I've never voted for any party.
So yeah, like, how do you think tonight went? And did you feel like you learned something?
It's interesting, the research that's being done,
Right.
and it's very interesting to see Alberta compared to other provinces in Canada. I note that we come bottom when it comes to fairness for electoral purposes, and also that 30 countries have been studied by this group, and the research shows that we're just about on the level with Azerbaijan and Afghanistan when it comes to fairness of elections.
We have a ways to
We
go.
sense this, and I think a lot of people sense it. Probably that's why they stay at home and don't bother voting.
Right.
We don't have, every vote does not count.
Right.
This is the major problem. People think my vote doesn't count. Why should I bother to go out and vote?
Right.
So they need to get off their butts and get out there and change the system so that their votes do count. And so what we need is representation by population. There's different types of representation by population. It wasn't really gone into very much here, except one simple version of it.
Right.
There are other versions of it. But we need to fight for that. We are losing our democracy in Canada. It's being dismantled as we speak. And Canadians fought, 2 world wars, for democracy and so on. That generation is now baby boomers and retiring and so on. The younger generation didn't have to fight for anything. They don't know about what people went through to fight for the rights we now have, and those rights are now being dismantled. And the younger generation needs to be aware that you have to fight all over again to keep your rights and get back the ones that we've been losing.